Alrighty, we live. I want to go live before the fights tonight. I want to go live when the fights start to come on later on. Bob Arum, I believe he's the promoter of this man Christian and Billy. I think that's how you say the name, and Billy and Belly, something like that. Bob Arum says that this guy Christian beats Canelo and David. Christian is fighting Derevyanchenko tonight. So we about to see what's really good because Derevyanchenko has some experience. He's been in there with the Charlos. He's been in there with some big names. Or the Charlo, I should say. So tonight, Christian and Billy is going to make his statement, makes his claim, and show the world why he deserves a fight with David or Canelo or David Morrell or somebody like that. I went back and watched this fight against a white fighter named Murdoch. I'm not going to lie. And Belly has great athleticism, great stamina. And Belly, not only does he have great stamina, he has great angles. They said that his heart rate, when they test his heart rate when it's time for him to come back in the ring, his heart rate is off the charts, meaning his recovery rate, how fast his heart can get back to normal in between the rounds. That's what his camp said. So I'm very interested to see how his fight goes tonight. They're making claims that he could beat Canelo. They're making claims that he could beat Benavidez. We got to see if these claims are true or if that's just Bob Arum selling his fighter. From what I've seen, he is athletic as hell. So far, that's what I know. He's athletic as hell. He uses his jab sometime. He knows how to put his guard up. He has great... What's good, Jordan? What's good?
Yo.
What you think of this Mbelly dude?
To be honest, I've never watched him fight.
I just watched him fight today, man. But he's fighting tonight. He's fighting tonight. I don't know if you're going to be up. But he's fighting tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern, so that's probably like 2 or 3 over there, huh?
Bro.
Probably, yeah. I might be up for UFC. I don't know. I might be up for the UFC anyway, so I'll probably watch anyway.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I was about to say, who the hell is that? Can we be serious, bro? Who is that?
I didn't say that he could beat Canelo and Benavidez. Bob Arum said that.
Man,
That's
come
Christian.
on, man.
That's Christian and Belly.
Okay.
I went to watch this fight. I'm not gonna lie. That motherfucker can fight.
Okay, tell me a little about him. Is he like what's his style?
Well, his style, he's extremely aggressive, volume puncher, crazy stamina. He has great angles. He knows how to keep his hands up. Tough guy, has a great chin. You know what I mean? Like, he does a lot of things. Great uppercuts, great hand speed.
What's his pathway to beating Benavidez or Canelo? How is he
Well,
bigger
Canelo is getting older, so the reason why he's going to get a chance to fight Canelo is because he fights coming forward, and you know Canelo doesn't want to have to chase anybody at this point in his career. That's number one. But at the end of the day, if this man could just have a chin, he throws more punches than Canelo, and he actually uses angles. So if he uses those angles, can take a big shot and lets his hands go, he could run off and steal a fight against Canelo. But I do think that when you're dealing with somebody like Canelo Alvarez, you're playing with fire, trying to stand there and trade. Jaime Munguia is a very, very big guy, and Canelo was able to drop him. Now, as far as the Benavidez fight, I don't really think he could beat Benavidez because him and Benavidez kind of fight in a similar style, except this dude has more angles. Excuse me. But Benavidez is taller, so Benavidez is going to be punching down, and he's going to be able to land quicker and faster. They both have crazy volume and stamina. So I don't think he could beat Benavidez, but I think he has a chance against Canelo. It's not like I wouldn't give him a 60-40. It would probably be 60-40 in Canelo's favor because of Canelo's experience. And the only reason I give him a real chance, though, is because Canelo's getting older.
Okay, so, the Benavidez hype has died down after he fought the dude at 175. No one really is talking about him no more. What do you think about that?
That's Benavidez's first fight. People are unrealistic nowadays about boxing. Benavidez's first fight at light heavyweight, he has to get accustomed to the weight. He can't just jump up. Remember, he started at super middle, dominated. Now he's moving up a new division. He's not Floyd Mayweather. He's not Pernell Whitaker. He's not Roy Jones. He's not none of those guys. So he has to get accustomed to that new weight. If I was Benavidez, I would fight 4 or 5 more fights at light heavyweight and then challenge Bivol. Bivol isn't going anywhere.
But don't you think that really hurt his stock? Because people were really pushing for the Canelo fight way before, but now nobody really. It died down a lot. What do you think?
No, he's been trying to get a Canelo fight for 4 years, so it's not gonna make a difference. He's never getting a Canelo fight. I'm gonna pause the live really fast, but y'all can go ahead and talk. I got.
With
Okay.
Benavidez versing Gotik, it's not like he's fighting a trash can. He's fighting someone who's good. So
Well,
of course
no,
you're gonna
we
expect
know
him
that,
to.
but it's just the fact that he killed his hype doing that because he couldn't finish him.
So who did you want him to fight
But
then?
Canelo is good.
Who would I want him to fight? I want him to stay at 168.
But who would you want him to fight at 168?
Well, his managers are terrible. His managers were supposed to make him activate his what's it called? Activate his clause to fight Canelo, and he didn't. What's it called? Activate his clause to fight Canelo, and he didn't.
Wait, Jordan, what are you saying?
Your mic, man, your mic messed up.
Yo,
Yeah, but nah. What's it called? Yeah, but nah. What's it called?
tuna sub. What your name is? Mute him out.
What's it called?
Tuna sub. What your name is?
Yeah, fuck all that. But because I got to do a watch somebody. But anyway, this is the thing. I think this dude is serious. I think he has a real chance of making something shake at super middleweight. I think that I don't know if he could beat Benavidez, but this is the thing about Benavidez. I think Benavidez should go ahead and go up to 175 and stay there, even though you look bad. If you keep on draining your body like that, it's going to catch up to you. It's going to catch up to you. So
That's
you
why-
don't want to
that's-
get in there against this muscled up super athlete, because this dude is crazy athletic, crazy athletic. He look Nigerian or some shit, crazy athletic. You don't want to get in there against him, and it's the night when your body finally gives you the feedback of you draining yourself. That's what happened to Arrow. You don't want it to be the night where your body finally says, look, I can't do it no more. I can't drain 20, 25 pounds overnight anymore. I'm done.
That's why I think they are gonna fight. Him and Canelo will fight. Benavidez and Canelo. Canelo's gonna
Are you
make
talking
him
about
come down
Benavidez?
after.
Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point.
That's why I said it's definitely gonna happen. You guys think it's not gonna happen. I'm telling you what Canelo is going to do.
Man, look, you talking about definitely. You don't shit. How you know?
Because the fight is too big for it not to happen.
Yeah, that's a
Canelo
good
knows
point,
that.
actually.
Canelo knows that.
Canelo know that that's the fight that everybody wants.
Yeah, and I don't think he's scared. I just think he wants the more. I just think he wants.
He said
money
that
for the
Benavidez is a
risk.
threat. He said Benavidez is a threat
Yeah.
and Crawford is a threat.
I just think he wants money for the risk. But the Crawford fight, forget
130
about it.
million isn't enough money.
Yeah, I think he wants. I just think, like I said before, months ago, I just think he's trying to milk it.
Nah, man. 130 million, you're not gonna get no more milk out of that cow, man.
Nah, they will. It's gonna get to a point where Mexicans are eager for it, and he's gonna make the most money he's ever made in his career.
No. Turkey was going to pay him 130. He's not going to generate 130 million on pay-per-view. Turkey was gonna pay him 130. So there's no, like I said, there's no more milk that's gonna come out of that cow.
I think that fight will do 1 million pay-per-views though.
I don't think so. I don't think Benavidez's name is big enough. To do 1 million pay-per-views, you need two.
Was Triple G's
big
name
name
big enough
fighters.
though?
Huh?
Was Triple G's name big enough?
Yeah.
What did Triple G do on
Triple G had a whole country behind. Triple G had a whole country behind him. So. Yeah, I know. I know. Benavidez it doesn't have a country. Benavidez he's basically black because the Mexicans don't support him. They support Canelo.
That wasn't agreeing with you.
I know, but I'm saying that was agreeing for me.
But nah, I don't know, man. But yeah, I think they will definitely fight though. Definitely. I just think people
I
are
think you
just.
got a point. I think you got a point, honestly, man.
But whenever I
I'm
say
about
this,
to start doing like
people are
that
just.
dude. I'm about to start doing like that guy from New York, man. I'm about to start fighting some of my fans from TikTok because, bro, I posted a video. I was shocked. This tall fighter dodged all of my punches. Dude, like 6'3", and I'm like, this never happens. And all these people like, oh, you suck. You can't do this. I'm like, bro, come in the ring and let me show you what it's like. Me throwing 6 punches at you. So if you out there and you think you can fuck with KJ and you in the Maryland area or just the Virginia DMV area, come
Let,
on
let,
down. Shoot
let
me a
me
message,
guess.
bro.
Let me guess. Is it Hispanic?
It's Hispanics and it was this black guy. This one brother, he was up in Georgia.
Canelo fan.
First I said, look, check this out. Most people they post footage of them beating up on newcomers, and the footage goes viral, and everybody's like, "Whoa, you're so great!" But you never hear about these guys again, or you never see them in their fights or in professionals because they're not good. They're fighting people that just started boxing, and they're making these crazy highlights. You know what I mean? I was in there sparring somebody that had experience and that was 6'3", but I was shocked at his athleticism. Most tall dudes can't really bend their body and aren't flexible like that. But this dude was lanky, so he was able to get out of the way of those shots. Now, mind you, I did land other combinations on him, but I ain't see the point of posting this shit. Like, the one combination I posted me hurting my damn left hand. Because I caught him with a hook, a straight left, and another hook, but on the left hand, he had dipped his head for I hit the top of his head. So my damn left hand all sore. But my point is, if you want to come and test out KJ, you think KJ a bum, come on down, shoot me a text, we can set it up, and you come on down to the gym and show me that I'm a bum. Because I'm tired of y'all talking that shit, and y'all don't train, and y'all don't know what it's like when somebody got that much speed throwing at you.
It's the fact that it's the fact that you posted it and they're still
Yeah,
commenting
it's like
you haven't watched the video.
yeah, like what the fuck? It's crazy because it's like the full sparring is on YouTube. That guy that I sparred, he know that if we was counting it like scoring it like a fight, I would have won. But he's 6'3". So I love sparring with somebody that tall because I have to really work. I'm 5'10". You know what I mean? He's 6'3", long arms, long legs. So I have to time everything, work, feint, boom, boom, boom. And I was able to do that. But I'm just annoyed at all of them people that know that they can't. But it was one dude who acted like he was a boxer. I go to his page. He got 6 videos up of him beating up on a guy who's walking forward with their hands up, beating up on a Hispanic guy just walking forward with his hands up being a punching bag. And I'm like, bro, come on down here, bro. Let me show you some footwork. Let me show you how it's like when you're in here against other black fighters and you getting your ass timed and caught up. What's good? Sporting, what is that? Sporting Daily or something? Yeah, Sporting Daily. What's up, man?
That's good.
Do you know who Christian and Belly is?
Nah, I don't know who Christian Belly is.
He fighting tonight. Bob Arum said he better than Canelo. He better than Benavidez. He beat them both. I watched one of his fights against this white guy named Murdoch. He was knocking the guy's mouthpiece out, stopped him in, I believe, 5 rounds. Whooped his ass from pillar to post. Christian and Belly is a very athletic fighter. Stamina out of this world. Great angles, great uppercuts. Good little high guard defense. And he's young.
What's some of his highlights?
He's in his physical prime. Huh?
I'll watch some of his highlights.
It's crazy. People be watching highlights, but they won't go watch the fight.
All right, I watched the full fight. Wait, KJ,
Well,
can you
you
tell me
just
how?
never seen the guy. Now you saying you watched the full fight.
Wait, KJ, can you tell me
I
how
ain't watching him. I'm
Crawford
not watching him.
beats Canelo?
Huh?
KJ, can you tell me how Crawford beats Canelo?
Oh, yeah, that's easy. That's easy.
How? He's
You ready?
36. He's gonna
Hold
jump
up.
up to
I think
160.
he's 30. I think Crawford is actually 37, but are you ready? I don't want to be interrupted while I'm telling you this because
All right,
a lot of times
tell me,
people
tell
ask
me.
questions just so they could get, upset at like, you ask me a question so you can get upset and you can get loud and all of that. So
All
do
right,
you really
tell me.
want to know why Crawford
Yeah,
going to beat
I want to
Canelo?
know.
All right. It's basic. This is not rocket science. Canelo always has slow feet. Canelo is at the end of his physical athleticism. He's 34, but he's aging like spoiled milk. His feet are slower than ever. His feet are stuck to the ground. So Crawford, when you watch his last fight, Crawford looked competitive, and I gave Crawford that fight 9-3. I scored that 9-3 for Crawford. But anyway, Crawford looked competitive against a man that uses a bunch of feints, a bunch of foot movement, that had a lot of speed in his lower body, his lower extremities. Canelo has none of that. Canelo walks forward now. He doesn't move his head. He puts his hands up, and he just tries to land big shots. Comes forward in a straight line. All Crawford has to do is box in a circle, clinch when he has to clinch, counter when he has to counter. The rounds are going to go by. He's going to win. Another thing is Crawford can throw 5 or 6 punches in combinations fast right now at this age. Canelo's only throwing 1 or 2 big shots. He's not flurrying anymore. The last time I seen Canelo do an effective flurry, he was fighting Landry Lara at 154. That's my synopsis. That's my answer. What are your thoughts on that? What's good, Elijah?
So I got a question for you. Do you think Crawford would be able to outbox Canelo for 12 rounds as a 37-year-old man?
I just answered that question. I got a question for you. I got a question for you. What are they smoking over there in the UK?
What's up?
What's good, Fred?
He's a better boxer than Canelo, but he ain't winning, man.
The only way Canelo wins is through. Do y'all realize that the only way Canelo could win is through stoppage? And Canelo hasn't had a stoppage in years?
And that's going to happen.
You think Canelo going to stop a man that's never been stopped? You think he's going to stop a man that's never been stopped?
I mean, the weight is crazy.
Man.
You know why?
I'm going to the UK, bro. I haven't really been lit in years. You know what I mean? I got asthma and all of that, but I'm a roll one with y'all because, boy, y'all got that good shit.
No, do you know why?
Boxing. I'm trying to go to Cloud 9.
KJ,
do you know why?
When do you think Bud will have slow feet because he's jumping up?
Hold up. No, Bud's feet always gonna be. Bud on one leg gonna be faster than Canelo because he's genetics. But Jordan, tell me why? Why Canelo won't stop?
Because
Bud is 37.
Shut up, man. What was I saying? We all know that Crawford is not going to be on just gonna box on the outside. We all know he's gonna engage.
I know that shit was funny as hell, one man. Crawford. Oh shit, he said, "Shut up, man." Look, Crawford boxed on the outside against Majimov. I just watched the fight, broke down the whole fight on Patreon, bro. Crawford boxed on the outside against Majimov. Every once in a while, he took it inside, but he did it in spurts. But even on the inside, Crawford has better instincts than Canelo. When Canelo goes on the inside, all he does is puts his hands up and bangs. He gets hit and he hits. Crawford, he tries to move, he ducks punches, all of that.
He ain't better. He isn't better defensively than Bivol or Floyd, though, man. Like, he gets hit. He gets wild.
He's not. Okay, yeah, that's true. He's not on Floyd or Bivol's level.
That's true.
He's not on Floyd or Bivol's level defensively. You're correct. I have no argument for that.
Not saying that he won't evade punches, but there's times where Crawford just don't care, and I think his ego is gonna get him.
His ego could get him knocked out. I can't argue with that. When I pick Crawford to win, I'm not saying that he's indestructible. I don't think that Crawford going to fight the fight he fought against Majimov. In fact, I think Crawford going to dominate Canelo because with y'all not factoring in. Wait, Jordan, you box? I know Fred box.
No, but I've been
okay, so let me tell you something, bro. If you go in there and you box and you would have been there with somebody that you're faster than, you could do whatever the hell you want. When you're faster than somebody in a boxing ring, you can watch. That's why Errol and Crawford look so crazy because Crawford was so much faster than Errol. It's going to be the same thing with Canelo, except Canelo has a bigger head and a bigger body, so he's not going to get dropped or nothing like that. But Crawford going to just touch him whenever he wants to touch him. Canelo not fast no more. He never really was really fast, but he was quick. He don't have none of that. He don't have none of that no more. His last fight is slow motion. You ever heard that song by Juvenile? Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. They had a remix that just came out featuring Canelo.
I don't know how Crawford's gonna keep Canelo off him, though. That's the thing.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
How did Jamel Charlo go 12 rounds? Y'all act like Canelo is Tank Davis.
Because Charlo was running.
Because Charlo.
Okay, how did John Ryder go 12 rounds?
Survival mode.
Because John Ryder
was nice. John Ryder was trying to win, bro.
I'm talking about Charlo.
They got me there because John
Ryder was trying to win, bro.
Yeah. He's naturally 160 pounds.
Who cares? Bud naturally a bad motherfucker.
That's why I think he's gonna get knocked out.
Man, look.
Crawford getting knocked out, bro.
I don't know. That fact.
Yeah. And if Crawford get knocked out, then Shakur gonna get knocked out against Tank.
Yeah. Stop about Tank getting knocked out.
Look at this big side.
Yeah, y'all definitely.
I don't know what type of weed you're smoking. You're smoking some good shit. I don't know what type of weed you're smoking.
Don't say the W word, Fred. They'll try to kick you down.
Oh,
What is Shakur? What does Shakur? How is Shakur gonna keep Tank off him?
Let me tell you this.
Y'all act like these motherfuckers. Like, okay, actually, that's a better argument when you talking about Shakur and Tank because Tank is doing it every fight. Canelo ain't stopping niggas. Canelo ain't stopped nobody since Caleb Plant, bro. Y'all act like he the goddamn Terminator.
So do you think?
How was he going to keep him off him? Bro, that motherfucker's been staying off him over and over and over. He ain't stopped Triple G. He ain't stopped John Ryder. He ain't stopped Jamel Charlo. He ain't stopped Jaime Munguia. He ain't stopped Bivol, and the list goes on and on and on. And on and on and on and on and on. Yeah, that motherfucker ain't stopped nobody. They act like Canelo is Tank Davis. He's not.
And that's why I think Bud's gonna get stopped.
Canelo.
You say I think Tank is better than Canelo.
Yeah, you crazy.
Canelo, no, listen. I'm not talking about as a resume. You can't even compare the two. Canelo is greater than Tank, but skill for skill, Tank can do things that Canelo could never do in his entire career.
Canelo's prime.
In Canelo's prime, Tank could do things that Canelo could never do in his entire career.
Plus,
Yeah,
are you kidding me?
Canelo's been around longer than most people boxing right now. He's been a pro.
The resumes don't compare. Canelo is greater than Tank all day, but if you're talking skill for skill, talent for talent, Tank has more skill than Canelo, and he has faster feet, more powerful hands, better reflexes, pull counters, all type of shit.
And he has that clutch.
Look at Tank's highlight reel and look at the way he knocked dudes out.
And he has
Tank has a 90-something% knockout ratio. It's a reason for that.
Yeah, fighting C-tier guys.
Facts.
Pedraza not a C-tier guy. Pedraza not a C-tier guy. And Canelo just lost C-class fighters for the last 5 years. So fuck it.
You guys saying this, but who else at 35 to 40 has a way better resume than Tank? Why aren't all of these guys?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Why aren't all of these guys stopping Tank's opponents?
And plus,
I'm gonna say it like y'all. Thank you.
He's making.
You say it like us anyway. You say it like us anyway.
And he arguably lost, and people praise him for that.
He's making these
Bro just fought somebody. Bro, Frank Martin had 18 fights with no amateur background, bro.
It don't matter. He's the.
I ain't gonna lie. That shit don't matter, bro. Frank ain't lose because of the 18.
No, bro.
Bro, check me out. I had to tell Don this.
Shakur would have a hard time with Frank.
My man, listen, and Frank did have an amateur background. That's false. But listen, check this out. Salvador Sanchez, one of the best to ever do it, right? And there was a tall, lanky fighter. I don't know why his name is missing me right now. But he was from Guyana. He had 15 fights and went 15 rounds with the great Salvador Sanchez. And that motherfucker boxed his ass off. Either you got it or you don't. Frank is a good boxer, but he don't have it. It is what allow you to go in there and beat Tank or last with Tank.
Why is it taking so long for Tank to
Patrick
fight
Ford. His name was Patrick Ford.
Elijah, let me ask you a question. What if Tank decides to fight off the back foot? What is Shakur gonna do? He can't cut off the ring. What's he gonna do?
Why would Tank? Tank could get dominated if he tries to fight on the outside.
No, he won't.
The core better outside fighter.
That would be bad.
He can't box like Shakur.
That would be bad for Shakur. That would be bad for Shakur. Shakur's gonna open up.
He can't box like Shakur.
What are you talking about?
All I know is whoever going backwards in that fight is not gonna look good to the judges. I don't give a fuck who going backwards. It's not gonna look good to the judges.
I think
it's gonna look good for Tank.
Neither one of them, they both fight on the balls of their feet. They don't really jump like Bivol got the in and out movement. So when Bivol was going backwards, he could shoot back in and throw 4 or 5 punches. Shakur doesn't do that. Tank doesn't do that. Tank will shoot back in with 1 punch, but whoever moving on the back foot in that fight is going to be bad for them on the scorecard. So
at the end of the day, it's still a 50-50 fight. I just got Shakur winning, bro. That's it.
Right. So now you talking. Now you coming to your senses. I don't know. Maybe you ate some Wheaties this morning or something. You laid off specifically cereals.
I think Shakur's gonna go undefeated his whole career.
No,
I
he
just
ain't.
don't think Tank. I just don't think Tank
You
gonna
you
fight
say
nobody.
one good thing and then you just throw it all in the
Bro,
trash. Man.
nobody's beating
Come
Shakur,
on,
bro.
Why?
KJ.
Hold on,
That's
Why
his
hold
ain't
on.
anyone
biggest
Elijah,
beating him?
Elijah,
fan.
Elijah,
I'm
Elijah,
sorry, bro.
Elijah,
Yo, Mister
He's
Elijah.
worse
Son
than
on
an
here
old
talking that
Floyd.
Shakur shit again.
He's worse than an
Him
old
and
Floyd.
him
Let
and
me get the floor. Let me get the
Jaffe.
floor. Let me get the floor.
Yeah,
He over there
Shakur is
fin-
worse than the old Floyd. That's true. That's a hell of a point. Like
Elijah,
What?
do you think?
Shakur's style is
Elijah, do
that
you
is
think the
that Money
way
Mayweather
Shakur
don't get
fought
touched
against him?
out, but Money was way better at it.
Floyd, Money
and
Mayweather
Yeah,
Yeah, he
fought in the
fight like a
pocket.
42-year-old
Mayweather was
Floyd.
also fighting off the back foot though.
No,
And he
that's
fought in
actually
the
Mayweather.
false.
pocket.
Actually, that's false. Mayweather was in the pocket up
Mayweather
until
was not
the
always in the
second fight with
pocket.
Maidana. That's when Mayweather said, "You know what? Fuck this."
And
Yo, that
Floyd
high
had
guard
Canelo
style
on
that
the
Tank uses,
Floyd
he
had
literally
Canelo on the
got that from
Right in front
Floyd.
of you and make you
Yeah,
miss and make you
Tank
pay.
got a lot of that stuff from
and he
Floyd.
wouldn't do that all the time. Like he would deviate from being strictly defensive.
Floyd changed his guard from the high guard to the
Yeah.
L guard to low hand
Exactly.
guard, just like Tank. Like Tank got a lot of his little tactics from Floyd.
He got hella shit
Canelo
from
did
Floyd. It's
too.
kind of
Canelo,
crazy that
when
people
you
don't
watch
really bring it
Canelo on
up.
the ropes, he tries his best to act like Floyd.
Like with Margarito
yeah.
and
Floyd
Maidana,
fights
he
with no
beat the
rhythm,
shit out
so
of
that's why
them.
you will never know what he's gonna throw.
That's where that little head turn is
Shakur
like
and
a little
Devin,
great value
they
Floyd
Floyd
move.
babies, so they don't have their own wrinkles. What I mean by that is everything that they do in the ring is something that they saw Floyd do and they try to copy. That's dangerous because now
Nah,
you kind of
they're
become
Money
repetitive.
Mayweather babies.
Yeah,
Not
they
not
Mayweather, they
Wait,
Floyd babies.
wait, is it just me?
nah,
That
Money
Shakur's
Mayweather
offense is
babies.
insane.
Not Pretty Boy. Money
Yeah.
Mayweather.
They fight like
All
40-year-old
right,
Floyd.
bro. Huh?
Wait, you think Pretty Boy Floyd will lose to Tank?
Hell no.
Pretty Boy
He'll
Floyd to
stop him.
stop Tank at 135.
Exactly. Floyd was stopping.
Yeah,
He
what?
was up his
Yeah, I
face.
don't think any of us picking Tank over Floyd.
Corner
No,
stoppage.
one of
Calvin
my
will stop
friends
it.
would pick Tank over 135 Floyd, but he wasn't watching boxing at that time, and he never went back and watched the fight, so that's why he says that. So it's
Oh,
recency
yeah.
bias at his
Yeah, he
finals.
wild.
Yeah, and
Calvin will stop the fight.
Yeah, they would have
Real
to
talk.
stop it. Like it's like, bro, you talking about a man that was letting his hands go versus a man that's trying to land 12 to 13 power punches around. Like that's nothing. The output wouldn't be enough. And Floyd would be razor sharp, his counter
Floyd
ability.
will-
Then the
Old Floyd will
72-inch
be-
reach advantage, man, he'd punish Tank.
Old Floyd will beat this bad as well.
I don't
don't care what
know.
anyone
Old
says.
Floyd could get knocked out by Tank, but if he
I'm
doesn't
talking
get
about
knocked out,
Bud.
he's gonna outbox
I'm
him.
talking about Bud. I
Old
think he'll beat
Old
Bud.
Floyd beat Old Bud because of the defense. Bud, he don't
And
see
the
the
straight
punches. That's
rights.
what Bud cannot see that right hand no more. And, like he could see it sometimes, but a
could.
lot of times he don't
He never
see it
could.
because he's getting older.
He don't
That's
switch
what I'm
from-
saying.
When he was older, for whatever reason, he was fast the entire time.
I watched
Nah,
like
KJ,
the
he
last-
never could see the right hand.
Jamal Charlo.
I watched Bud's
versus
last
Bud
two
now would
fights.
be-
And
That's on Jamal Charlo versus Bud now would be interesting.
It would be
The-
great, not interesting. That'd be a hell of a fight.
the
But
last
Jamel
two,
Charlo, something wrong with the Charlos, bro. Like both of them, like they just said, "Fuck boxing, man. Let's go back and forth with our wives all day."
the last two Bud fights, he never deviated from fighting from southpaw. Like usually he'll switch, but he
Yeah,
hasn't
because
been
he's not
switching
playing no
as much.
games. Bud don't got time to do all that shit no more. He's not playing all these games. He's a natural
but
southpaw.
that's if he would have just stayed in use that orthodox, he wouldn't been getting caught by that right hand so much. He probably would have.
No, it's okay. That's what you're gonna get hit by when you're in the opposite stance anyway. You're gonna get hit by the rear hand. But the reason he was getting caught is because he's getting older. If you're watching the second half of the Magmar fight, he started ducking under him and counter him and all of that. But he older. He can't see that shit the same and react to it the same. That's just boxing.
I mean,
That's
he
why
did
Floyd was
pretty good.
special. That's why Floyd retired at 37. Floyd said,
Imagine-
"Fuck that."
Madrimov in his prime, that man's like 27. Bud almost hitting his 40s.
Bud is done. Bud is at the end. Like Boys to Me at the end of the road. But I mean, he's still a great fighter, still on the pound for pound list. But from the Majimov fight, we know that the sun is setting on Bud Crawford.
Yeah. I was gonna
And it's
say
his fault as well.
let it go.
He wasted all those years with Bob Arum.
Yeah, he wasted all those years with Bob Bam crying and shit, and then try to sue Bob after he let
Because
Bob.
look at what
take
he's
his
trying to
money.
do now. For being honest, like it seems like to him, it seems like that 2 times undisputed, like it weren't really worth it. Because look how he's trying to get the Canelo fight now for money.
But Floyd already said, why do you think Tank and them don't care about undisputed? Floyd's told you The reason he wasn't undisputed because he could give a fuck. He not paying y'all extra money for the belt.
He was supposed to be
focused on making the
undisputed, but
biggest
Zab
money
Judah
fight
fucked,
and
yeah.
fighting the best. Bud was focused. I want to be undisputed. I want to be undisputed. But the fans don't even care about undisputed. The casual fan doesn't care about that. The casual fan cares about names, name recognition. Who did you fight and beat that I know? Because I'll tell you, you can be fighting somebody that can really fight, right? Say you post up a video, you fighting somebody that can really fight. Nobody know him. You don't get no credit for whooping their ass. You have to beat a big name, and you got to keep beating big names. That's how you get the cash.
It's way too late to be worrying about money. Now he's worried about the cash money and shit. Like, bro,
he should have been doing it. After his contract expired the first time, he should have never resigned. He'd have been good.
Yeah.
Should have went to
Errol.
the
The Errol
PBC.
fight would have been much better because Errol hadn't gotten into the car accident, I don't think. So it would have been much better.
He would have been better off going to anywhere except Top Rank. Anywhere.
No, he should have just went straight to PBC.
No, I'm saying
all of the top welterweights were in PBC, man. All of the top welterweights. He could have fought all of the motherfuckers.
All of them were there. Furman was there. Spence was there. Porter was there. All of them were there.
I'm be honest with y'all though. Boost not gonna beat Bud, bro. I just watched their last fights. Boost, he's not light enough on his feet. Well, in order for Boost to beat Bud, he would have to fight like Majimov, but take real risks. He'll win. He don't fight like Majimov at all. He not gonna win.
I don't. No.
I think
He might got that in his bag. You know what I mean? He might pull it out.
No. 33 fights. That's not in the bag. He doesn't fight like this.
He just be trying to stop these guys. That's why.
One time do you see him jumping up on his toes and all that excess fainting? Boost doesn't fight like that. The way he fights is how he fights. He fights the same way every fight. It's spectacular. It's athletic as shit. But his footwork is not enough for him to beat Bud, in my opinion. And he takes too many risks. He's courageous. He's like, I'm gonna stand here and trade. He does it in multiple fights.
He got a good fighting style.
I don't know why he went to Eddie Hearn. He should have forced himself to sign to Floyd.
He went to Eddie because he said anything that he don't want to say Eddie gonna say for him.
He should have tried his best to sign to Floyd.
He said that's his white. He said Eddie his white zaddy.
Pause.
Oh boy. But no, he don't got the footwork to beat Bud, bro. To beat Bud right now, you need footwork in the chin. And you need heart. Majimov showed that he got heart against them no names, but when he get in front of the Lions, he don't got heart no more. Shout out to Sean Porter. That motherfucking Errol. Shout out to Sean, Errol, and Cal Brook. They tried to beat Crawford. I don't know what Majimov was in there doing.
With a cracked rib as well.
Because Madrimov wasn't fighting the way he was. He wasn't throwing wild
I
punches.
watched Majimov fights. I was shocked. I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm thinking Majimov gonna get stopped by the 5th round, throwing some crazy banana shots. Bro, that man was in there fainting more than he was punching. Then I looked at the punch stats. They tried to make it seem as though Majimov was landing more than Crawford.
Exactly.
Crawford threw
that's what they were
twice
doing.
as many punches, and he landed more because he was throwing combinations, countering with 3 or 4 shots to the body. Majimov was just landing the right hand every now and then. That shit was crazy.
Madrimov wasn't even throwing combinations. He was just throwing one shot at a time.
Yeah. And sometimes he would land the right hand, sometimes he wouldn't. When he landed it was a good shot. I ain't gonna lie. But you landed it, you landed probably 15 to 20 good right hands, and they're saying that your power punching was more than Terrence Crawford. Your punches landed was more than Terrence Crawford. Almost every time Crawford countered Majimov, he countered him with a combination.
Exactly. It was like a 3-4 punch combination.
They need to start counting feints because he probably had the most feints all the time.
They must have been counting the feints. Yeah, the commentators and stuff. Then they tried to gang up on Sean Porter. I was talking about that on my Patreon. Like, if you ever been in an environment where it's, like a group of white people and all of that, it's like they make it their business to try to make you out to be the wrong guy or they smarter than you and shit like that. So that's what they were doing to Sean. They both ganged up on Sean. What do you think about it now, Sean? I'm like, are y'all adults? Y'all supposed to be covering the fight, but y'all so focused on trying to make Sean Porter be wrong in front of the whole world. That's that corporate America shit. And Sean was just cool with it. I would have checked both of their asses.
I think Sean's a pretty good commentator.
Sean really good.
Yeah,
he's really
good at predicting and shit. Like, he's very unbiased.
Yep. But they sat there and turned it into like a high school thing where they want to prove that they right and he wrong. If I was Sean, I would have checked their ass. Then they start trying to make fun of him from getting knocked out against Crawford on the announcing team. I was like, what the hell? Like, yeah, you know all about Terrence Crawford's countering ability, don't you?
You about to know about mine, bitch.
he ain't trying to wild out. You know.
Yeah, because Sean liked that job. I'm pretty sure Sergio Martinez had his ass whooped a couple of times. You know what I mean?
I cook both of y'all at the same time. Like say some shit like that. Like
Yeah, I ain't gonna cuss them. I'm gonna bring up when they got beat. It's like, bro, y'all, you losing your mind, bro. We up here scoring a fight. Y'all trying to clown me for getting stopped against a world class fighter, really? That's that corporate America shit, though. They pretty much hire you just to shit on you.
Like, what you think you break all the time? What do you think I'm breaking?
He got the right spirit for it. He could do it.
Yeah, you got thick skin.
Like, the commentators were even biased in the Rail fight. Like, they were moving as if Pitbull was winning. Like,
hella,
nearly everything.
It was insane, bro.
Chris Manning's scorecards are horrible.
Horrible. I watched that fight. Like, bro, Pitbull won like 3 rounds. Like,
that's what won like 3 rounds, maybe 4.
Bro,
that whole fight. Commentators.
Rail would completely dominate a round, and they'll show a jab that Cruz landed. It'd be like, what the
same
fuck?
thing in the Majimov. Literally, it was a round where Carver came out landing shots, finished the round landing shots, and then worked his jab the whole round. They showed the one right hand that Majimov landed. I said, are you fucking kidding me? Then they showed a weak ass jab that Crawford landed in the round where he landed uppercuts, crazy shots to the body. When I watched the body work that Crawford was doing to Majimov, I realized, whoa, that's why that motherfucker was scared. Like, Crawford was throwing all hard shots to the body, like swinging his whole arm and wrist and hip all into that man's body like that.
So not to like, I'm not saying that it would happen, but how do you think a rematch would go? Now that
Majimov and Crawford?
Yeah. Now
the same. Crawford not going to take crazy risks. Majimov has power and he kind of wild. A rematch will go the same.
You don't think Majimov would try to take
But you know what, though? You know what? Actually, because of the layoff, Crawford might stop. He might be able to push the pace and stop Majimov. He had to pace himself because he took a year off and he's 30-something years old. Like 37.
The last 2 rounds, it looked like he was finna turn up. Like,
yeah, I mean, you do that if you're a champion. You know the championship round. That's why Loma was such a fraud in the Devin Haney fight. It didn't seem
like he tried to win the rounds. It seemed like he finally downloaded like his movements and shit.
Nah. All he did was push the pace. That's it. He was missing shots in the 11th and the 12th round, but he was landing a lot of shots as well. All he did was push the pace. Majimov didn't have it in him to match him. What Majimov was supposed to do was punch with him. That's it. Like Crawford coming forward trying to chase you, punch with him. And then land a big one, keep your head off the line. Because if Majimov would have landed a big shot and knocked Crawford back, land 2 or 3 of those, that would have been enough for the judges to be like, oh, maybe he won this fight. Majimov spent the last from round 10 to round 12. I think 10 he did pretty competitive, but round 11 and round 12, Majimov pretty much was backing up. Because he couldn't deal with that intensity. Crawford raised the intensity. He ain't figured shit out. I mean, he still was getting hit with the right hand.
I gotta rewatch that fight. But
yeah, I just watched it this morning because I had to break it down for Patreon. So I'm telling you, them ideas I'm talking about, they fresh. I just rewatched that motherfucker.
Did you see the?
I was shocked. Good ass fight, man. It was better rewatching it than the first time. I was so tired and annoyed by that Eminem stuff. I didn't really get to digest it. Plus, I was live on YouTube.
How you think Bud does against Virgil Ortiz?
Oh, Ortiz gonna get knocked out. Majimov in and out movement and feints is what made him go 12 rounds. Virgil Ortiz is stubborn, hard-hitted. He coming in there to see like, oh, I hit harder than Crawford. I'm gonna stop Crawford. He's not coming in there to box, bro. Like he's going to get knocked out. I don't think that he's gonna do. Even in his last fight when he was getting clipped and dropped and shit, he just kept coming forward. That's the perfect fighter for Bud.
Crash out. Yeah, crash out.
I thought he was.
That's a great way to put it. He'll crash out.
You think he won that fight?
No, I think that they should at least. It should have been a draw. You know why? Because Virgil got the name. So I'd have made it a draw, but Turkey already had it in the bag that, look, I want Crawford and Ortiz.
But if you get dropped that much time, bro, like, you can't win.
I mean, he really only got dropped once. The second one was, but
he got dropped twice, man.
You can get dropped 3 times in a fight and still win. Getting dropped is only a 10-8 round. So if you get dropped 3 times and then you get up and outbox a motherfucker for the rest of the fight, win every round, you could get maybe a draw. You might even still win the fight. So you only got dropped twice. So you can't say he lost because of getting dropped. To me, he lost because not only did he get dropped, but he was getting timed, getting countered in the late rounds and shit. He only won a couple of rounds. All the other rounds, when he lost the 2 rounds where he got dropped, and then there was a lot of rounds, multiple rounds where he's trying to come forward and look like he was boxing, but he was getting countered, getting timed. So I'm like, okay, you're not winning this fight.
He's
You're
flat
losing.
footed
And he
shit.
fights with his
Bud's
hands down
gonna
as well.
knock his ass out.
Clean,
Yeah,
bro.
Bud's
His
gonna
ass
knock him
going to
out because
sleep.
he's gonna try to make it a war. Bud is more crisp in that war shit. That's why
He
I think
fights with his
Boots will get
hands down.
stopped too. Like you don't want to go to war with Bud. You want to
But
fight him on the
nah, the thing
outside.
about Bud that I don't
Expose
like
his
what people
age,
saying with
expose
that
the fact that
Majimov fight.
he can't react how he used to react. But you don't
But
want to
nah.
just go to war with
But
Bud.
that's
You
the
gonna
thing
lose.
though. Like Bud always been a nigga to get hit. Because I was rewatching that Sean Porter fight this morning. Sean Porter was clipping his ass. Bud just got a chin on him.
Yeah, he has a great chin.
That's why
Sean
Sean
Porter
Porter
got
gets so
him
many
way-
Sean
flowers.
Porter had him way
They look
more
at him the way
struggling in
they
my
do.
opinion. Because Sean Porter had his ass stumbling to like a couple times in that fight to the point I'm like, damn, he might drop.
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't think Sean ever was going to drop Bud. Because Sean, when he throw his punches, he don't throw them right. Like, so he could hit you, but it ain't.
Like, they
If Sean
just
really
clean.
knew how to throw a punch like a Joe Frazier, where he really putting everything into it, he could have probably stopped Bud with all of that muscle and all of that weight that he has. But
You
he
don't
don't
follow
throw his
through.
punches right. But everybody not a knockout. You don't have to be a knockout artist to be a great boxer. But Sean wasn't a great boxer, along with not having that, the one punch. So it's like, shit, how am I winning?
Yeah, that's why he lost against a
Couldn't
lot of the
string
top guys.
together his punches. He was more
I
like
just
a
wish
wild.
I just wish Errol was healthy, man.
Yeah, the fight would have been amazing.
Like
Who
Bud was
fought
getting
that?
Bud was
I
getting
wish-
caught with punches that I think if it was a healthy Errol, it would have done damage to him.
Bro,
No,
Bud hit Errol with two
no.
overhand lefts, whereas though if Bud had never gotten, if Errol never gotten them car crashes, maybe he would have knocked Bud the fuck out. Errol hit him with some
Yeah.
wow. It was like Errol put everything into the shots, landed clean on the top of the temple.
He
Bud
just
just
had,
ate
like,
that shit.
he
You know
just
why?
had no
Say
legs.
Errol
Bud
by
got
the
a
time
chin
that
on, bro.
Errol's legs was
I'm telling
already
you, bro.
gone.
Go back and watch.
When you
Bud
don't have no
fights.
legs,
Bud be
it don't
getting
matter
clipped.
how hard you try to punch. You put your whole body into it, your legs gone.
Bro, Bud be getting clipped, bro. Bud just got a chin on
That's
him,
why
bro.
that's why I thought Errol was gonna win. But turned out he went into the fight with a cracked rib. And
I ain't
just,
buying that.
he
I
just
love
ate
Bro,
it.
that shit is
He went into
excuses,
the
bro.
fight with a cracked rib.
Bro, they literally,
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
you can't even fight, bro. They won't even allow you to fight if you got
can.
that shit, bro.
No, this
Yes, you
boxing,
can.
bro. Ain't no
And
rules.
this was a big fight for him to
They
even
didn't want to have
Somebody
that
doing a
reschedule because, bro,
thorough-
you talking about both fighters made 20-something mil. They ain't nobody want to reschedule this
Nobody
shit.
doing
People
no
missed
thorough
it.
examination right before the fight.
Yeah, it's all about, this is about money. Boxing about money. They don't give a fuck. If the money good, they throw you in there. Muhammad Ali had Parkinson's. They was clearing him to fight. Like, this motherfucker shaking. They talking about, yeah, he good. He the heavyweight champ.
You got COVID 85.
Looking back at it, you see the weigh-in, and Errol said, "You're gonna thank me for this." Maybe there was more meaning to that.
No, the
Nah,
fuck he
you
was.
looking
He
a
just
little
got his
bit
ass
too
beat.
No, they weren't, bro.
That's
Errol
the
said
way
you
you
going.
look at
Errol
things.
said you
I
going
went
to
to
thank
the
me because of the
conspiracy
money.
as well.
I don't think Errol will be looking talking about you going to thank me because you about to whip my ass. I don't know.
Errol ain't like that. Like Errol got
do.
too much pride for that. Errol got way too much pride.
They
Yeah,
should've
way
said,
too much. That's why as soon as the fight was over, he said, "Yeah, we gotta run this shit back."
And then he waited till the contract was over.
No, he didn't wait until the contract was over.
Errol had to get surgery, bro.
Get surgery.
That's the point, though. He know he wasn't gonna do the rematch.
He didn't know he needed surgery.
know.
Yeah, he did.
They
No.
should have fed Bud Manny Pacquiao because shit.
Yeah,
if it
Bud
was
would have been a
Manny-
star. If they fed Bud, Manny, Errol, and Spence would have been even bigger. They would have did a million pay-per-view buys.
Oh, you talking about like after?
That's it, Bud would've won.
Fight?
Old. Crawford would have knocked Pacquiao out.
Let's
Yeah.
not act like Pacquiao don't have
Nah,
the
I
capability
don't
to
think-
stop
I don't-
Crawford because he does.
No, at what?
No,
age
no,
is
no.
Crawford
Pacquiao
right now?
got the ability to win, but Pacquiao would have got knocked out.
Do you know why I don't think he would have knocked out Pacquiao? Bob Arum would have allowed Pacquiao to come in with roids. I guarantee you.
Bro.
Nah, because he
Bud
got
ain't
knocked out by
Bud
was on his
Jeff
way.
Horn
was
around
too
that
dumb to do
same
the
time.
He probably would have got hurt against Pacquiao.
That's what would have happened. Bob Arum would have allowed Pacquiao to come in with roids.
Man, ain't no raid saving Pacquiao. He would have got knocked
Yeah, that's what I'm
out.
saying. Ain't no Roy
Royce
saving.
can't save shit. Y'all tripping.
Pac on roids is like one of the greatest fighters of all time, bro. Y'all tripping.
Yeah. Pac on Royce is one of them ones.
Why do you think
Nah,
somebody
Y'all
was
tripping.
not.
Y'all forgot. Y'all must have forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, but
dude
you
was
seen
different
how
than Roy
you seen how Jeff Horn did Pacquiao, and now you seen how Jeff Horn got done by Bud. Bud beat the shit out of Jeff Horn.
Knocked his ass clean out.
Pacquiao wasn't on roids?
Yeah, he wasn't.
That don't matter. I'm
Pacquiao
just
was on
saying.
roids for the Thurman fight, but I think Thurman was on roids too, because Thurman ain't asked, none of them asked for a drug test.
Thurman is weak.
You don't think Bud would have asked for a drug test?
Bud would have.
No,
Bud,
he don't
yeah,
got the
hell yeah,
leverage.
because you know the history. Bud know the history.
He don't got the
I don't
leverage
think
to
he
ask for
would.
the drug test.
Bro, all the guys on the
He was
inside
getting
know.
he was getting bitched by Bob Arum. No way he would have. Like, they wouldn't even have
no,
used
all
any
the
testing.
guys-
Yeah, Bud didn't
all
have
the
that leverage
guys
to
on
be
the
trying to
inside-
dictate Pac.
Bro, all the guys on the inside know that Manny took Roy's, took HGH, whatever it was. If Floyd knows, then because Floyd got eyes and ears everywhere, he probably paid people to figure out what they know in their camp and shit. Because he's just a master manipulator. He know how to manipulate people's minds and shit. Everybody know that shit. If we know that
and
shit,
when you got all that money, you don't even gotta be that much of a master.
if we know that shit,
And
if we
that's
know that
status,
it's
too.
like,
You just say,
if
I
we
ain't
know
gonna
that shit as a rumor, then the people behind the scenes know that shit to be a truth.
Yeah, that ain't no rumor. That was the truth.
No, I'm just saying, it's speculated because it wasn't 100% ever caught. So
We know it's the truth because ever
That
since
motherfucking head is the truth.
ever since he started doing testing, he didn't get a knockout.
Yep. Like Conor Ben.
Oh, but he went and knocked. Didn't he stop? What's his name? Margarita. But
Yeah.
there was
Yeah,
no
he did
testing
stop
for
him.
that. But as soon as he started doing testing, no knockouts.
Damn, boy, that shit make people human again.
But that super pack, man, you don't want to see that shit. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Crawford fucking around got stopped, yo. Like, I
Boy,
don't
you
see it.
got stopped by a super pack.
you can't just be jumping all them fucking weights.
Nah, I don't
like
even
that.
think. I don't think Rhodes would have even made Pacquiao beat Floyd. Like that.
Yeah, Royce would have
Prime
made a
Floyd.
big pretty boy, man. Why you think Floyd didn't want that shit would have been a dumb fight?
I mean, I know it was a weight
When
drain.
Pacquiao was an old ass man, right? And Floyd old, he hurt Floyd. Floyd had to back up on the fucking ropes and chill and reset. So the Roy's, bro, anything plus Manny didn't have the condition of Pacquiao. Pacquiao did Roy's, but Pacquiao ran fucking a million fucking miles. So that's why he was able to throw all them punches no matter what round it was. It's
A
dangerous
million?
being there with a roided up Pacquiao,
I just think
That's
I
what I'm
think he would have
saying.
got clipped by Floyd. I think he would have got clipped by Floyd if they ever fought in
bro.
their prime.
Without the Roy's, I think Floyd would have stopped Pacquiao.
Yeah, back
People,
in like
people
140.
saw the De La Hoya fight when Floyd was around like what 31 or whatever. De La Hoya bigger than Floyd, so Floyd had to fight safe, and De La Hoya dangerous.
Yeah,
Pacquiao
but
smaller than Floyd. Floyd would be punching down.
Oscar had Floyd
he'd beat the brace
fighting in
off of him.
heavyweight gloves though.
Manny didn't want that
Oscar had him fighting in big
testing.
gloves though. That is true.
Manny didn't want that
in
Olympic
the
style
small ring.
testing. He
Yeah, they
had
should have fought
body.
at 35. He would have cooked the shit out of him. But Manny throwing 150 punches around. Yeah, I don't see too many people surviving that. Crawford probably getting stopped.
Yeah,
if
with
he
power on both sides too.
Yeah.
I think Manny would have been like a souped up Gamboa.
You seen how he did? I know De La Hoya was weight drained and shit, but you seen how he did De La Hoya? He beat the shit out.
Nah,
of
that
him.
one don't even count. De La Hoya wasn't
De La Hoya was
on
an
the weight
old-ass
drain. He
man.
was done with the sport of boxing.
Yeah, he was
De La
I
Hoya
know
was
he
out
lost a
there
couple times, but he made him
partying,
look like
cross dressing.
Bro.
Nah. I'm gonna let De La Hoya off on that one, man. He said
No,
he
the
got
fuck
finessed
he
by
not.
them hoes.
Them
Yeah,
niggas,
he
you
was
if
drugged.
you do that for the hoes, shit.
Nah,
He did that.
They
Yeah.
drugged him.
I mean,
What?
Yeah,
Nigga, you lose your
they
pride
laced
and
him.
dignity as a man for some
Bro,
girls.
Hey, yo,
I've
some
been
dudes-
under the
y'all seen
influence
American
of
Pie,
stuff,
man?
bro. I ain't never done no crazy stuff,
Look,
bro. It's no whether you drinking or you smoke, whatever you doing. It's nothing
got a
that will
different
make a
culture than
man
them.
do all of that. You gonna be like, oh, what the hell going on? What face that? Get the fuck out of my face.
Nah,
You
man.
feel me,
know what I
man?
mean?
You only do
Them white
I
people
get
drugs
finessed.
make you
I'd
do
be
that.
in jail because I
Yo, you
slap
never
somebody.
seen American Pie, bro? You never seen American Pie?
Those
Nah.
white people drugs make you do that.
No,
Shit.
it don't, bro.
No,
Yeah,
it don't,
yes,
bro.
yes, it
It's
does.
either you want to do it or not. The judge just an excuse.
Yeah, the drugs bring you closer to yourself.
feel me?
One
You
day,
see niggas get-
one day, bro, I was with my boys back when I used to, mess with the green leaf and all that. And the one dude was getting real touchy feely, and the one guy was like, "Man, this guy is, the G word because all this stuff does is it reveals your true self, man." That's what my friend kept. He said, "This reveals your true self, man. This guy is the G word." So I'm
Well,
telling you
yeah.
that drugs, all it does is bring out who you are. That's all it does.
Gazelle.
If a man is on anything, he not just gonna put on no damn fishnets talking about, yeah, let's party.
No.
He wanted to do that deep down inside. The recess of his mind.
He's just blaming the drugs, you know.
Drugs
When
plus
niggas
the
ask you about it, you just
I got
gonna
a
say,
question
man,
for
I
you
was
though,
high, I
Vandal.
was drunk.
So you think that you could see yourself with fishnets on?
Hey, bro, we got different culture. That's what you know what I'm saying.
Nigga, no culture, no cultural
Culture.
allegation. What
Yeah,
culture?
bro. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Look, bro, as black
Bro,
men,
I
bro, we
seen a
got the most
video of a
masculine
Mexican
culture,
man
bro.
on TikTok,
We got
right?
the most
There was
anti.
I seen a
I know
hold
that
on.
video
I
you
seen
talking
a
about,
video. I seen a video of a Mexican man on TikTok. It was another Mexican man dancing like a woman.
I know that
And
video.
the
Nigga had
Mexican
that
man was
sombrero.
looking at him like,
He looking at him crazy. Like, what the fuck this nigga doing?
I said the most. Clearly, it's gonna be it's straight men in every race. But we
no,
got the most hot.
I'm saying that culture, that shit is a cross cultural
You
thing.
saying we the most, bro? Nigga, we the most hard nigga. Other cultures kill them niggas, bro.
Yeah, we the most lenient. We used to be pretty hard, but we
not the
become
most
the most
lenient.
lenient in the last 30 years.
Bro, them
not the
niggas
most
have all,
lenient, bro.
These niggas have rights now, bro. Other countries kill these niggas, bro.
Yeah.
That's white people doing that.
Let's move past this before we lose our right to talk on this damn app. My thing is this. Oscar, bro, no matter what he was on, we know it's some sugar in the tank. It is what it is. I don't think he got finessed by no women. He got to be himself for a night, and it's okay. Fuck it. He could still fight. You know, a lot of them sweet boys could fight.
Man,
That's a fact. Most of them can fight. If you want to be 100 about it.
I seen Oscar's girl at that fight, the Madrimal fight. She scared the fuck out of me, bro.
Bro, she look fake as hell.
Real.
I'm looking at her.
Yeah, she look real.
They
She was
closed
scared of
Tyrone.
me.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of guys, I don't know, Benavidez the same way. Benavidez bought his girl a BBL.
But now Oscar,
Yeah, but her, she not as far gone. Like De La Hoya's girl. Look like
Anybody who get work done, they gone, bro. Like if you a
Real
woman,
talk.
you go look in the mirror and be like, I want to put a fake ass on my ass, you're gone. Like that's not this. We normalizing craziness. That shit is crazy. I can see if you want to get your teeth done, but you adding in all type of fat from your chest or your stomach or your thigh, putting it on your ass and all that. That's crazy. That's
Yeah, that's
Frankenstein monster type of shit. We just normalizing in America.
It's not my preference, but I'm just saying, like, his girl was scary as shit.
That whole look like a
She
mummy.
look like a Wendy Williams type, huh?
Her face was like stuck. Like she
It's
couldn't
because she
smile.
old, bro.
She
She
couldn't
old and then
laugh.
she trying to look young. Like that Botox shit will fuck you up. Cause like you
Yeah.
really 50 trying to look 30.
And they go overboard with that shit. Like her
I'm talking
titties.
about
I
that,
know
man.
they
He's
be
still
trying to make
getting
their titties
crushed,
look
man.
bigger and shit,
Crushed.
but it's different between making them look like two big ass balloons like a pop and then making them look natural. You know, like they just be going overboard. Like that shit just look fake.
They do. They don't love themselves, bro. It's that simple.
Yeah, they sick in it. A lot of people sick in the head and they don't love themselves, and they get mad if you love yourself.
That shit crazy, man. So who y'all think Tank is gonna fight November 2nd?
Man, who cares, man? I'm tired of them trying to make like we know it's not gonna be nobody that's worth a damn. We know that because if that was the case, they wouldn't be hiding it. Like if they was fighting Shakur, it's no
Bro,
need
he
to
gonna
hide
fight
that.
Zepeda, bro. Watch.
They would love to come forward and be like, "Yeah, Tank and Shakur," because they know the whole world gonna go crazy.
Bro, it's gonna
They
be
start doing all
Zepeda.
this.
Bro, we could
OD
bet money it's gonna be
we
Zepeda.
keeping
bro,
it a
I'm telling
secret
you.
up. You know he ain't
Cepeda's
fighting
already
nobody.
fighting Shakur. They had a verbal.
Zepeda not
agreement.
fighting Shakur. It ain't a done deal yet because Shakur ain't even signed.
No, they have made a verbal agreement, and Shakur wants the money because Turkey wants
Bro,
to make
verbal agreement don't mean shit, bro. If Tank offering them the contract, they taking that shit.
Tank
Tank the type of petty nigga
Tank
don't
don't want to
fight.
fight Shakur this year, bro.
Yeah,
Tank
Tank
wants
the type of
Shakur to
petty-
be the last fight just in case he lose.
I'm telling you, Tank the type of petty nigga to fight Zepeda just because he knows Shakur gonna fight him.
No. I don't know where you got that from.
Cepeda is Shakur's mandatory.
Tank is like that.
Cepeda is Shakur's mandatory. Like the only way
Shakur's already signed to fight Joe Cordina or is about to get finalized.
That's what they're saying behind the tables. That's what we heard about Loma and Tank, and then shit. That shit.
No, that's what Turkey Al Sheikh said. He said, yeah.
And I
He
seen
said it
some
on
with
the
Oscar
space.
saying he don't want to put Zepeda in there yet because he don't got enough experience.
Yeah, Oscar did say that.
Cepeda-
Oscar knows that
Cepeda said
Shakur
he
one of
wants-
them. As far as boxing, Oscar knows skills. Like he studied Floyd all them years and worked with his father. Oscar knows true skills when you see it. The only way you could beat somebody that's more skilled than you is with power or speed or some type of physical attribute.
That's why he gonna
Benavidez
make
don't
a
have
fight
that.
10
He
because
got
it's like,
power,
bro,
but
if he
he
lose,
not
that's
be
a
able to land
bread.
the
Like
power against Shakur.
Yeah,
you
he said
fight Shakur and lose, you're not getting paid. You fight Tank and lose, at least you know you're getting some money.
Yeah,
he
you
said
getting some M's.
He told Ryan that. He told Ryan you wasn't ready to fight Tank. You're not ready.
He told Canelo he wasn't ready to fight Floyd. But fuck all that ready shit. They made that money. In life, a lot of times you're not gonna be ready. You gonna have to make do with what you got.
I mean, that was Canelo's highest paid fight to this date. So
Yeah.
it was a smart decision on him. Cause
Yep. That's what I'm saying. All of that ready. The guys aren't ready because they're not good enough. It don't have nothing to do with the experience. Like, it's guys who have been put in there at younger ages, like Benitez, and they just made do. They won. Ali was young. He won.
You
If
know
you're
why
ready,
they-
you're ready. If you're not, you're not.
You know why they aren't ready? Because motherfuckers be waiting too long to check out if they really like.
Tank,
Yeah,
bro, this
because
nigga
they
wait
fight.
until he 30,
Yeah,
bro.
now that's a hell of a point. Dudes are fighting so many tomato cans, and then it's like, okay, we 30-0. Let's go after the big dog. That's not how boxing's supposed to be.
Like,
It's
that's
okay to be a
literally boots,
Raylo.
bro.
It's okay to be a Rayo Valenzuela and get your ass knocked out on your first real test, because that's how you learn.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I fucked up. Next time I get in this situation, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean?
The only way you improve is
That's the only
challenging
way.
yourself.
Yeah, that's the only way. If you just always fighting bums, you're not learning shit. That's why they get clobbered when they go up against the real deal.
You stay at the same fucking level.
Yeah. Rayo went out there against De Los Santos, got his ass knocked out, and said, you know what? I got to make some changes. The only way you learn that is by going against another dog. You see what happened to Jared Anderson? They was sending that his last fight, he fought somebody that was my height at heavyweight from Belgium.
He's Congolese.
He didn't learn a goddamn thing in that fight. And then after that, they say, all right, we're going to throw you in there with a fucking three-headed monster. You ready? They set him up.
Yeah, he went from 0 to 100.
Yeah.
It was that guy he fought. That 5'11 dude. The 5'11 dude wasn't even a good tune-up for that fight.
Yeah, he wasn't, bro. First off, whatchamacallit is bigger than Jared. That's why I said, yo, the heavyweight landscape nowadays is all tall people. Like, I'll give you an example with myself. The last motherfucker I sparred, I post 2 clips of it. That motherfucker is 6'3". Why is it good to spar somebody 6'3" if you're fighting at 154? Look at the landscape. There's a bunch of tall motherfuckers popping out the woodwork at 154. So it's good. It's not bad. It's good to spar them big ass people if you know that that's where you're fighting at. Jared, you're fighting at heavyweight. These motherfuckers coming in 6'7", 6'8". What are you doing fighting natural cruiserweights? Guys who are 5'10" is dumb. It's
And then
stupid.
he trying to fight like he boots or something. Like he
He pulls back. Like, bro, if you go watch, just I'm using myself because that's one thing I like. I gotta use myself when I'm talking. I'm not just talking on my ass. I posted my sparring or whatever. One thing that's common in our gym, our coach teach us how to close the hole, how to put your guard up, catching shots with your gloves, catching shots with your elbows. Jared Anderson pulled back so much, like he Ali, but then he doesn't go run 15 miles like Ali. You know what I mean? I'm exaggerating, but we know Ali road work was legendary. So when you pull back like that, you know you're gonna get hit, right? You have to be in such condition to get up off that canvas over and over. But the best thing for Jared to do would be to sit there, make himself small, and block the shot. Absorb some of the shot. It's okay, and reset.
You think he should like not like get skinny?
No.
But slim down?
No. What he needs to do is figure out whether or not he loved this shit. If he loved this shit, then train 100 balls to the wall every day until you retire. If you don't love it, retire right now. But he don't have to go down. Like he's athletic as shit. You saw how easy he was landing his jab, punches. Period. Every time he wanted to punch Bacoli, he could land. It just he didn't know how to be on his feet, on his toes and moving around and making Bacoli work. Bacoli a freak of nature. And he's a big guy. He weighed what 270, 280. That 280 is not your friend in the 8th round and the 9th round. In the first 4 rounds, 5 rounds, 280 is your friend. In them late rounds, 280 is not your friend.
It's not your friend. No.
He got stopped in the 6th, so yeah.
Yeah, so he was supposed to take his time. He was supposed to take his time. I mean, he got hurt in the I think the first round he got hurt.
Out there all crazy and gassed himself up.
Well, he didn't gas that. He got hurt against a bigger. The guy he fought is a freak of nature, power wise. So he went out there and tried to get in a firefight with a firefighter. It made no sense. He was supposed to go out there, jab, hold, take
Yeah,
your time.
Larry
When
he's
Ali
a bit
fought Sonny
smarter.
Liston, did Ali go out that bitch and say, "Oh, I'm Muhammad Ali. Shit, I'm about to trade with you and knock you out."
Yeah,
Ali was
okay.
moving and grooving.
You
Liston
gotta, you
made
gotta, you gotta
mistake after
realize who
mistake,
you are.
started
You gotta
frustrating him,
snap.
started talking to him. Next thing you know, Liston is tired. Next thing you know, Ali start ripping him, start lacing him. You got to use
He
your
didn't know
brain
how
in
to make.
boxing, bro.
He
Yeah,
You
didn't know
have
how
boxing
to.
to
is
make.
about you can't be you gotta be
It's
smart
all
if
mental.
you're
That's
doing
it.
boxing. Boxing is not just throwing punches. You gotta be a
Yeah.
smart. You feel me? You
He didn't
can't
know
just
how
go
to
out
make.
there. Oh, I know how to fight. If you're not smart with what you're doing, you're gonna get your ass knocked the hell out.
Auntie, thanks
He
for the
didn't.
gifts.
He didn't
Appreciate you.
know how to make that adjustment, and that goes back to fighting actual real
Bums.
competition.
Yep. Fighting bums.
The lack
Great
the,
point.
la- the lack of
Heavyweights, you
experience
put
in
cruiserweights like
IQ
any
because
other
this is the
heavyweight.
problem. When you fight a bunch of bums, you're not getting good experience.
Yep.
You're not. You gotta fight elite guys that are gonna put
Bro,
you in the ropes. They're gonna challenge you.
you got to fight
Because at the
somebody.
end
My
of the day,
last
when I
fight
spar, I don't want to spar a guy I know I'm gonna beat up.
that
I want
just
to spar a
started,
guy that I
yeah.
know could beat me up.
My
You know what I'm
last
saying?
fight, the dude had over 100 fights. Motherfucker been out there for years. You know what I mean? That's the type of, you think I say, oh no, shit, coach, you got 100 some fights. He did it. I don't want to fight him. A lot of guys are doing that nowadays, and promoters and the professionals, they're doing that all day because they don't even care about developing the fighter. They care about getting a big check. So they'll let you fight
Exactly.
30 bums until you get to the championship fight. Look at Eddie Berlanga. 16 first round knockouts for real. All right, yeah, fight Canelo. This guy's good. Look, he's knocking everybody out. Who the fuck he fighting?
No
Bob
ranked
Maloney, he's
motherfuckers.
trash.
No title fights.
Trash.
No
So
ranked people.
that's why these guys are
What's
getting
the
in there. They like Mr. Incredible said, they going from 0 to 100 and they
And
can't
they get
hang. That's not
exposed.
natural. You gotta okay, I'm fight somebody, I'm coming out, I'm gonna fight 2 or 3 bums just to get my legs on. Now I'm gonna fight somebody that's kind of okay. Now I'm gonna fight somebody that's a contender. Now I'm gonna fight somebody that used to be a champion. Now I'm gonna fight a champion. That's how they do it.
I think Dubois, and I think Dubois and Jared Anderson are around the same age. Dubois is like 25, 26.
They
Dubois
got
has been,
hella experience. Been in the
Dubois been in
field.
wars already. He's
Yeah, been in
fighting
the field.
best.
That's why him going up against that's why Jordan, Jordan dropped down, but he might come back after he said it. But Jordan about to pay me that money, bro. The money that I lost to one Vandal, I'm gonna win it back against Jordan.
AJ beating Dubois, bro.
Nah, bro. Dubois got so much experience and he's coming off of great performances. AJ coming off a bullshit ass fake fight.
Now AJ was saying that him and
Bro,
Dubois, like
Dubois can't see that right hand. You can't see it.
AJ said that him and Dubois sparred, and I think it was in smaller gloves. I'm not 100% sure. I'll find the video and I'll tag you in it, KJ. But he said that when him and Dubois sparred, that Dubois cracked his ass and knocked him down.
Bro,
So-
Dubois one of the hardest hitters in the. You saw what he did to Usyk.
Yeah, he hit him in his belly. Usyk couldn't take it.
Yeah,
Well,
they
Usyk
saved
blocked that.
Usyk. Dubois supposed to be the heavyweight champion of the world right now, man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
That goes back to experience. He didn't know how to capitalize.
And he was in
But look at all of the experience. He didn't got stopped by Joe Joyce, then dropped Alexander Usyk, comes back, beats Gerald Miller. Then they throw him in there with Hergeshev or whatever, big ass motherfucker. You know what I mean? Corn haystack eating, looking motherfucker. And he stops him. This dude he's going in the field. Look at Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora was able to beat Joe Joyce because Derek has so much experience. He could win. He could beat anybody on any given night, except for the top guys. But when you get that much experience under the lights, you just too comfortable at that point.
Yeah, and I think
You're
it's
too
like,
comfortable.
these kind of guys are really doing a service to the boxing because you know what they all have in common? They don't have that zero anymore. They don't give a fuck anymore. They
Well,
fighting
actually,
everybody.
a guy like Dubois and Chisora, they never gave a fuck about that.
Yeah.
They never was worried. Oh, I'm not trying to lose. Over in the UK fans don't care if you lose. They real boxing fans.
Over here, if you lose, they clown you and they think
That's
you're no
because in
good.
America they Floyd Mayweather fans. They don't know shit about boxing. The only reason they even cared about boxing the last decade was because of Floyd. At pause and I had to take a text message, but man, I'm excited for these fights tonight. Abdullah Mason fighting. Let's see what he does.
He's fighting tonight?
Yeah. What's tonight? What's today's date?
The 17th.
Yeah, he fighting.
Damn, that's a quick ass turnaround. That's like 2
Yeah, it
months,
is.
man.
But I mean, he's not taking no damage, so that's that old school
That's
shit.
that's active. I like that. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, you're supposed to be fighting like that. Like at least 4, maybe 5 times a year.
when you're young, I think you should fight 4 times a year. When you're young,
Like that's
if you're not
incredible.
injured.
Like shit. Like these other motherfuckers, man. Man, I wish they would they need to fight more, man. Like they wasting the
Actually,
sport.
I understand why they don't, because it frees up space for other guys. Like we don't have to watch the core 4 or 5 times a year, but it's other guys that we need to watch, and then it makes the build up more interesting. But I think that they should fight at least 3 times a year. Like a guy like Shakur, 3 times. Early in the year, summertime, and then at the end of the year. 4 might be excessive, especially with the way that these guys train.
Like Boots needs to fight more. Shit.
Boots need to talk more. I don't care.
Yeah,
Boots
Boots
got
is
30 something fights. He seemed like he could beat the top guys right now. He just need to talk more.
I don't think that's his
Other than that, he's not
personality.
going to build the fights. We've seen this man do shit in the boxing ring that we ain't seen nobody do. That Matrix shit, I will always remember that. So it's clear that the fans don't really care about how spectacular you are. You need to fight more, bro. I posted sparring, right? But I didn't just post myself. I posted people that go to my gym and when they spar. The only videos that got the views was a video that said KJ. People care about knowing who you are.
Hey KJ, whose body right here that you got posted here?
Christian and Belly. He fighting tonight. They said Bob Arum said he'd beat Canelo and Benavidez. I went and watched one of his fights. He the real deal. I don't know if he could beat Benavidez because of the size difference, but
What weight
he could
class
give
is
Canelo a
he?
run for his money, especially at Asian Canelo. Would he beat Canelo in his prime? No.
What weight is he fighting today?
68.
Oh,
Who's he fighting?
That's a tough division.
Who's he fighting?
I think Morrell should meet that down.
Derevchenko.
Oh.
I think
No,
Morrell should meet
168.
that down.
168 is pretty weak right now.
No, actually, it's not.
I think it's pretty weak.
David Morrell went up, but I don't know if he'll come back down. Wait, is Benavidez and them staying at light heavyweight?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so.
Morrell-
Yeah, it is weak. It is weak because they left. They left. So if they left, then it is weak.
The top 4 people were Canelo, Benavidez, Morrell, and then Plant.
Yep,
That
you're
shit
right.
weak.
It's weak. It's weak. Take it back. You got it.
Hey, we gotta wait like a
Oh,
year or
he's
2 to
back
see
down.
who the next big guys are, but it's definitely
No,
not
we
Berlanga.
have to wait until Canelo retires. Canelo destroyed that weight class. He turned into a desert.
Canelo's making money at this point, though, bro. He already achieved greatness. He doesn't have anything else to prove. Like maybe he'll fight.
Yeah, I mean that
Bilal.
wasn't what I was talking about though. I'm
Yeah.
saying that Canelo ruined the 168 division by not fighting nobody. So until you retire, the division going to be dry.
No, but Bivol ruined the fucking 168 division, bro. Like he Bivol, bro. Like because if he
Bivol
came
don't
down,
even fight at 168.
that's why Canelo wanted him to come down to 168, and he
No,
said no.
Bivol said I will fight you at 68. Canelo said no.
What business does Bivol have at 168 when he's a 175 pounder?
Yeah.
Because
But Bill,
Canelo wanted to
Bill
bring
said
him
the
down
only
to
way that I
try
would
to-
rematch you if I fight at 68. Canelo said no because Canelo didn't want to risk losing his belts. What you
We all
talking
know
about?
what's gonna happen if they rematch at the same way, bro. Canelo got fucking destroyed, bro. Like it's the same thing's gonna happen if they fight.
You're
the same
not
way.
understanding. Canelo said, Bill said, I will fight you at 68 for the belts. Canelo said, no, he didn't want to risk it.
Yeah, for the belts. Agreed. That's true. That's true. I don't
So
disagree with that.
Bivol has nothing to do with 68. The reason
so
68
No, it was
is
about
back is
money, bro.
because
It was about
the
money
guy
because-
with all 4 belts won't fight the big names. So
It
the
was
division
about
is
money.
not
No,
popular.
his people he wanted to be an A side on that shit, not understanding that fucking
He
Canelo
should be the
is
A-side.
on
Beat
that.
Canelo. Fuck
No,
what
he's
you heard.
not. He's not A side, bro. He's not
He
A
beat
side.
Canelo. When Floyd beat Oscar was more popular. Oscar wanted the rematch, but he said he was going to still make the most money. Floyd said no. You don't beat somebody and then settle for
You're
less.
confusing the better boxer for ace. A side is about bringing the money in,
Fuck
bro.
that. I beat you. I don't care. I beat
He's
you.
not
The
A-side.
first time,
He's not A-side.
cool. The first time, great, because you're the A-side and all that. I beat you. So no, I would never. After I already beat you, I'm not making less than you. I beat you. I proven I was
Like
better. than you.
who's A side? Ryan Garcia versus Tank. Ryan Garcia. Am I saying that
If they
Tank?
fight again, who
am
gonna
I
be
saying
A-side?
Ryan Garcia is the better fucking fighter?
If
No,
they fight
I'm not
again, who's
saying
gonna be
that.
A-side? And first off, that was a 50-50 fight. Wasn't no A-side.
Exactly.
They agreed on 50-50.
Now maybe, but at that time, Garcia was A side.
No, you weren't.
Whatever, man.
Whatever. We
I
can
gotta go.
disagree on that.
I gotta go watch somebody for a little bit. But look, I appreciate everybody that came up. This was just a short, quick live. Make sure y'all check out these fights tonight. I think some electric shit is gonna happen. Remember, keep your eye on Billy. He's the main event. he the one that they saying could beat Canelo, Benavidez. Damn, Jaffe, I'm about to get off, man. I wish your boy Elijah was up here earlier too, but I gotta go though, man.
All right, peace out.
Yeah, I will be going live tonight. One Vandal said he want to say something real quick. Go ahead, One V. Say it in the chat. Oh, you want to come up on the show? Oh, let me let you up. Yeah, I'm going live tonight, so nigga, what's good, One V?
Oh damn, bro. Nigga talking about Ryan Garcia was the A side, bro. Why was he on a rehydration clause if he was the fucking A side then?
Yeah, exactly.
What is bro talking about? All right, bro, take it easy, bro.
Jaffe said, "Did y'all see Devin Haney miss a sucker punch?" We gonna end it on that, bro. Jaffe, I'll be back up later tonight. Jaffe, you a fucking fool, bro.
All right, bro.
Jaffe probably saw that shit, was like, "Yep, I told y'all I could whoop Haney. I told y'all I could whoop. I told y'all I could beat Haney. I'll whoop Haney ass right now." Jaffe crazy as hell. But no, Jaffe, them people was right in front of, in between them. I ain't gonna lie. If you get in front of me in your own box, and I throw that left or anything, I'm hitting you. Like,
he missed on
I hit
purpose.
motherfuckers with that left hand, especially to the body. And they could see it coming. They're not getting out the way. Like, I don't know. Devin probably don't got the speed like that. But he should have hit that guy. But
He
got
missed on purpose, bro.
He would have got sued.
See, you can't look like a bitch, but he ain't trying to catch the lawsuit. Yeah.
Yeah, Devin was thinking, you know, when you really don't want to do something, so you don't really do it.
He should
Like,
have let the security
he just
guard
threw that
handle
shit out there,
shit.
and then his mind was telling him, no, his body was telling him, yeah, his mind was telling him, no, like Kels. You know what I mean?
Let the security handle that shit.
Yeah, Devin was trying to get on that hood shit, man.
Yeah, Devin was pumping.
And it didn't work out for him. That shit just made him look goofy. Devin, you above that. But I'm about to go ahead and get up. I seen the punch, bro. He tried.
Hell no.
Bro, that angle was piss poor anyway. I didn't really. Jaffe trolling that man hard. I'm ready to get up out of here, bro. Y'all funny as shit. But I'm gonna be live tonight, man. I might try to do a live watch with the fight if my environment isn't as loud as usual. But we gonna see, man. Y'all have a good night. Oh, y'all have y'all have a good evening. Good evening. Peace.
Buenas tardes.